possible? Fit the window?
Or I
That's
think
smaller.
under slideshow.
Yeah,
Can you go to slideshow?
Go to slideshow.
Oh, you slideshow?
Slideshow.
You just, and then just say.
Yeah.
Wow!
Yeah. Click.
Oh my god. And then the click, I do what? Oh!
Yeah.
Oh, this is amazing.
Yeah.
Our very first PowerPoint presenter. Wow. Okay.
Then you,
Take it away, take it away.
yeah.
It's okay. You can. Okay. The first poem I would like to share with you haiku. Haiku one. Do you know about haiku?
Yeah, haiku.
Yeah, but
That's reason.
yeah, three lines and 5, 7, and 5. It means 17 syllable. But how about this one haiku with S? What do you think with S?
Many haiku.
Yeah, many haikus.
Yeah.
You know, because there are one stanza and one haiku, I cannot write like the whole story. So that's why I put one haiku. This haiku is one stanza, and so my professor said, no, you cannot say a haiku because different. There are many haiku, and I put it together. I put an S haiku in my new create about new type of poetry, and I create another one. It's like 6 and 8 bits, look like Vietnamese poetry. 6, 8 bits. New in English too. But right now,
Did you say Vietnamese?
Huh?
Vietnamese poetry?
Yeah, Vietnamese poetry. I use that one, and then the kind of Vietnamese
Sorry.
poetry I apply in English, and I created new poetry. But this one is Japanese haiku. Is
Yeah,
Japanese,
yeah. Okay,
different.
okay.
Okay.
I got momentarily thrown off there. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. Okay, haiku one. Among foreigners, language and culture differ. I'm blind, deaf, and dumb. Melancholy tears fell for all Shakespeare's masterpieces. Cloud means loneliness. Anguish is my flesh. Solitude swallow my blood. Fear hacked me to death. I am a fiend. Death, rebirth, a life cycle. Grow on a new path. I would like to share with you. This one is one of my the first poetry I wrote it in English. When I transferred to San Jose State University, I took the creative class. I afraid to write poetry, so I had to do for assignment, and then I noticed poetry is my strength, and I keep writing. Okay, this is the first one. And the second one I like to share with you is the Savior. More, can you click one more? Maybe more. Oh yeah, the sun and the moon. The great sun grew severely raised up the dainty bride, and the first dawn of their marriage. His brutal red fingers tickle her wrinkled skin. His vicious crimson incarnate fiercely grabbed her withered body, striking in his organism. Very brutal. The elegant moon broom gently alerts the virgin bride. And the first night of their marriage, his fascinating large eyes drowsily hypnotize her. His tender shimmer crisp on her milky skin. Her glamorous body lazily wiggled. She could you tell me what do you think when you read the book? Okay.
The last line sounds so weird. What does that mean?
Sounds so good. Okay. Um, mm, I don't know. And any idea? Okay, yes.
What's your main idea?
Huh?
Main idea.
The main idea? This one is the main idea is about nature. My room face to the sun, and on weekend I wake up late. The sun I saw the sun make me uncomfortable, so that's why I wrote the poem. And at night in the evening, the moon coming so beautiful. So I wrote it. Right, look like sexual, but the main idea is that nature, nothing wrong. Okay. Yes.
How many poems you wrote it and what those style?
Actually, many, not only one, and like I have a lot of adventure, and I don't know, but I am. My strength is eroded. Look like eroded, but it's not really. I describe nature by sexual. I noticed like some of my friends said, "Oh my God, my strength is the erotic writing. I don't know why, but I was serious person. Yes."
It is a good poem.
Sorry. Yeah. 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 I can do. Any question?
Me?
Yeah.
Is that your painting? Because it's very cute.
Yeah. My
It's very
painting.
cute.
Yeah, I like it. You know, I write. I'm not good in drawing, but I like to illustrate for my writing. So I took one class about drawing, and so I took you see all the stuff like I illustrate and like photograph or pen. Yeah, very simple. Like in the book, some of my painting not professional, but it's fun. And can you please?
Oh yeah.
Please one thing. Like this one I know about the religion. I skip
No?
that one now. Like one of the
That's-
like this one very sad. One of my I wrote this one from my childhood friend Kong Nam and Ngọc Thu. We live in the same area, and like Kong Nam married Ngọc Thu. We are and she just passed away last year in October by breast cancer. It breaks my heart. Yeah. She master of nutrition, but and her husband is like have private clinic hospital in Vietnam, in Saigon, but faith. So that one, and then help me to do like I designed that one, and then help me to find the Vietnam. This one is the Vietnam map, and then help me to put on like that. Yeah, thank you. Good, yeah.
That's a-
Oh, okay. We don't want to read this one, right?
No, I don't want to read it. Yeah, this one is when why I took the class drawing, and I do this one, and yeah, this one I show you my own work only. Okay, maybe
Right.
can you click one more?
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty good. Wow.
Yeah, I love it. Like for fun. Maybe I read this one.
It's up to you. I think you can do one more.
Yeah.
One more.
Mother's Day.
Oh yeah, Mother's Day.
Mother's Day, I'm not blind.
You are sweet like the case that you bake. You are high like sunrise in the sky. You are bright like hot fire in my mind. Love is made on the way to modern days. This one I wrote the poem in the classroom. Like I work from in elementary school, and in first grade, they wrote poetry, and I taught them to write poetry. poetry, and I write with them, and then I decide like that.
Wow.
Okay, thank you for listening.
And now, Jackie, you can join her because the questions can go to either one of you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
So feel free to ask either one of them or both of them. Whatever you want.
Yeah, both pretty good, right?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Yeah, okay.
I want to ask both of you guys what makes you guys want to start writing poetry?
What makes me want to start writing poetry? I was a creative writing major at USC, and
Whoa.
I
USC?
thought I lost my ability to write poetry because I had to deal with something difficult, and I went back to school and I didn't do so well in my graduate work as my undergraduate work. So I stopped doing everything. I thought I lost my ability. And then I started, right now I attend a program, and the people there saw my writing and encouraged me to continue writing.
Yeah.
All right.
That's good. That's good.
To me, okay, can I answer her question? To me, I think poetry is my gift. I wrote my first poem very young, about 6 or 5 years old, in Vietnam. And in Vietnam, I wrote a lot of poetry. And when I came here, I thought I like to be a writer, not a poet. But like I told you before, when I start writing poetry, oh my gosh, look, it's coming from my heart. I try very easy. And many people said writing poetry is difficult. I said, no, you only put all of your thought on the paper, and then later on you edit it and rewrite it, and it's poetry, right? Yeah, poetry. Yeah, thank you. Okay.
Yes.
Where is this Mother's Day? This woman, where they come from?
This
Clothes
woman
is so
are
special.
Vietnamese, and three women. Like this one is from Vietnamese woman. This one we call Ám Giai, and the three north, mid, north, and south. This woman, let me see this one. This woman I believe represent to the North Vietnam, and this woman is the south, and this one in the middle. Like this one is like the starter, and I put it on the paper, and then I take the picture, and then after that I use the paper to type poetry the easy way. I do it. I often do the easy way, the simple way. Thank you. Okay, any question?
Any more questions?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I very like the second poem.
Oh, the second poem. Oh, really?
I think it's very cool because you use the topic to say it's hard to write a poem.
Yeah, okay. That's what the poem means, and I'm glad you like it.
Cool because someone write a poem, they didn't think about that. Oh, it's hard to write a poem, and I want to write this feeling.
Yeah.
How you get that feeling because you think you lost your writing ability?
It's because I wrote this poem many years after I graduated, and so I thought I don't have any teacher telling me how to write anymore, so I'm on my own, and it's hard. Yeah.
I have a question for each one.
Uh-huh.
So, and I heard that you mentioned about Calvin Klein to strengthen your main idea, and I saw there is sentence that will they shove food down my throat and will they gossip about it. So what's your purpose by asking those two questions?
Well, this poem, to ask the question if they will gossip about it, because I live in a place where we sometimes get together for meals together, and before I used to be, I don't think I have an eating disorder, but before I used to be very conscious about my weight, and I would not eat with them and skip dinner and go out and just not eat. And but somebody asked me, why do you do that? Why you're not here for our meals? And so that's what inspired me to write this poem.
Thank you. And I saw many personification in your second poem, the sun and the moon.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was going to be my question. Did you consciously use personification, that you wanted the sun and the moon to be represented as people who are making love to each other? Yes.
Yes.
Right. That's a yes
Are
or
you
no?
some kind of professor or something?
Yes, I admit that I have used that word in my classroom at Cal State. Yeah.
I had a feeling.
I'm the kind of person Ray Bradbury hates, because he would hate it when professors would try to interpret his books. He would say, no, it's Fahrenheit 451 is not about censorship, so forget what you think you know.
In my poetry, like many things look like sexual, but it's not really about nature or something. And sometimes I use like some serious word and but mention about sexuality. Yeah, it depends. I don't know. Yeah, like we are poets, Don and Mr. Lambert, we write not because we choose it, but because they follow our heart.
Four poets.
The passion, right? Yeah. So we don't plan. Sometimes we plan to write this one, but when we write different, right?
Yeah, that's a good point, because when I was a creative writing major, I didn't think I would make any money after I graduated, but I just like to do it.
Right.
Yeah.
Because there's more money teaching it.
Yeah.
I was a history major, and then I was an English major, so I had no thoughts about making money. I just wanted to stay awake during my classes.
I'm gonna share, like when I published first book, Again the Flower, many people said, did I get a lot of money, profits? I did. No, I don't get money. I don't receive many earn money, but I got profit. It means my fiancé, Dan Lambert. I met him at the first reading in Palace, the library. And
yes.
They invite me to go over there to talk about poetry, and we met each other. And right now,
Yes. And we
Interesting.
any question?
we wrote some poems called a book called Love Adventure, but has not been published.
Thank you.
Wow, he used Google Translate.
Oh, he Googled you. He Googled you?
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Good job, man. Good job.
Wow. Doing some research.
Okay.
Well, we still have about 10 minutes if anybody needs to ask a question.
Okay, any more questions?
Any more questions? Yeah, any questions? Thank you. I like this classroom. Like very cozy, right?
Yeah.
And small
Cozy.
group and friendly and active. I see your like youth. I wish I go back to 20 or 30 years like young and energy like you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, and I like the skits. They're very
Thank you.
creative. Very nice.
Yeah, and I like your question. They look like you know.
So it's your skit.
I the skits.
Oh, it's our role.
It's your skit, not
They're-
our
they're-
skit.
This is the second semester. In the first semester, they wrote all their own stuff, but the second semester, they're learning to work with professional material.
Ah,
You're professional.
Awesome.
Could you share with us?
great. Yeah, I love Saturday Night Live. I would like to see the skit.
Okay.
Yeah, the skits are real good.
Yeah, really.
Take your phone.
This. Yeah, yes.
I
Okay.
don't bring in my poem today.
Oh,
that's so
I
sad.
want to share your writing.
Come on, man.
It's not fair for us, right? We share with you, and right now you have your turn to share with us, right? Right? Yeah.
My friend just read about a burger. Yeah, very fantastic.
I forgot it. I live in that
This is I know. Yeah, I know.
Yeah. You know, we haven't really written poetry in here in maybe a month.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
wow. I have a question for you. Like for every wish, like you Don and teacher Don invite many poets for come here and do you like poetry? Yeah, I think you
Yeah,
are.
it's very funny.
Yeah, funny.
And I thought that they write poetry after the guest share.
Yeah,
I
and
invite them to do that. I invite them to do that.
could you share with us about what do you think about poetry, or when you read, not about us because you already asked us the question, but yeah, can you share with us the other poets and your experience and what you learned, you like and you don't like, and I would like to know about negative, like sometimes we don't like all the poetry,
Yeah.
we don't like it. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we critique the poetry ourselves, so.
Can you share with us? Please don't be shy. I saw you.
Don't be shy, girls.
Yeah, you too. You don't be shy. You share with
forgot
me. Yeah,
that.
you. Thank you.
Okay, thank
Thank
you
you.
very much.
Yeah, so we've got like 13 actual minutes till it's time for the next class. So if you want to do some homework, you can do some homework right now.
It's study hall. It's study time.
And then you don't have to do it for homework. You can do it now instead of doing it for homework.
What? The review?
Yeah.